Good morning. I am Dr. Venkatraman Hegde. Today we are in Kodagu, southern part of Karnataka. We are in Subramanya estate, which is a coffee estate near Suntikoppa. We are meeting one senior coffee planter, Mr. Bose Mandarna, who was the vice chairman for coffee board and he is the executive committee member for plantation associations like UPASI, KPA and CPA. In fact, he is the regular user of many steel machines, handheld power tools for his farm operations. Let us discuss his experience with steel machines and let us get his suggestions and feedbacks. Sir, good morning. How are you, sir?
Good morning. Very happy to have all of you with us this morning.
Sir, can you please explain about your crops and plantations?
Ours is an estate where mainly coffee is the crop, but along with coffee, that's one of the advantages in India that we have because of the trees, that we can also grow pepper using these trees as a climber. And apart from that, Coorg is very well known for Coorg mandarin, which was at one time a very popular crop. Unfortunately, due to some greening disease, we lost a lot of them. Now we are trying to recover it. We have other horticultural crops also now, along with coffee, and to a certain extent, the famous cardamom, which we grow.
Sir, how did you come to know about steel and the equipments from steel?
I have been here for the last 54 years, and throughout these 54 years, we used to do a lot of study on what equipment was available in the world which we did not have in India. At that time, one of the ones that impressed me was the Andreas Still from Germany. We found that their machines, although those days it was not available, whichever coffee growing country or any farming country using them had very good ratings about them. And we were hoping that one day we also would be able to use some of the machines. So we were looking for machines of Andreas Still, which we could, along with the trees and the forests, add to our repertoire. For example, if you take Brazil, the cost of production of coffee, the labor input is only 25%. In India, the labor input of the cost of production of coffee is 65%. Yes, and as the labor wages go up, our cost of production goes up very, very steeply. So, the only way we can bring that down is to get machines which are compatible with our topography, our architecture of our coffee plant, and these factors. If we can have them being used, even if we bring the cost of production of labor input from 65 to 50 or 45, it will be a great help to us, and we are looking for such machines.
Sir, what are all the machines that you are using and for which operations?
I have been using them ever since they were introduced in India. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, the topography and others don't allow all the lovely machines they have. But very useful, what we are using at present is the wheat cutter. Then we are using the power saw because the trees during the rainy season or the monsoon, they tend to branches to fall or some trees to fall. So very useful for us is the power saw, which we are chainsaw, which we are using, and we are happy to use the sprayers, power sprayer on the Arabica plants. It does a very quick and fast job. As I told you, slowly we are reducing the labor input because my old machines would take a much longer time with more labor input, whereas this power sprayer is able to cover a larger area with less number of workers.
Sir, can you please explain the difficulties that you had on farm operations before you mechanized or you bought steel machines?
As I mentioned, we are an Arabica growing area, and spraying operation is a very important, vital operation. The old sprayers that we had, if we wanted to start the work in the morning, we needed 16 people. Whereas with the power sprayers that we have now from Stihl, each person is able to cover at least 1.5 acres, and they are able to cover much larger area with less time and less number of people. And the machines that we were using earlier, they were breaking down very often. They were not serving our purpose because once they break down, the workers are left without any work. So we would want a machine would work very efficiently. With the climate change now, we are finding more weeds growing in the plantations. The reason being, the pests and disease has increased with the higher temperatures. So the estate has vacant plots when a plant is removed and burnt by white stem borer. So large number of plants removed due to the pest, the area opened out would be more, and with this sun and rain, what you are seeing, it is an ideal climate for weeds to grow. And where we required just 3 or 4 women workers to cover 1 acre, we started using about 7 to 8, almost doubled, with the more weeds growing. With the introduction of the power weeder, now we find that a person is able to cover more than 1 acre on his own and per day, where I would require about 7 women for the same operation. During the strong winds and the monsoon months, which are 3 months in a year for us, we have lots of trees falling, branches cutting and falling, and this used to take a large number of people with axes and knives to cut. But the power saw which we have now can do the same job within no time at all. Almost I can say that we have reduced the labor force on clearing of the fallen trees and others by at least 1/3 of. I required 30 people, now 10 people with the machines are doing the job. One more instrument which we are using of Andhra Stihl is the tree pruner, handheld tree pruner. What has happened is, earlier the trees had to be climbed only by men labor. Today I can send a lady with the handheld tree pruner and she can remove up to about 15 feet or 18 feet all the branches which need to be removed to allow optimum sunlight to fall on my plants. And even when we cut the bigger branches with the power saw, we find that there is no wastage of wood, because when you cut it with an axe, at least 6 inches of the piece is knocked off, whereas in this it's a straight cut, clean cut and quick cut, and to gather it together also it's very easy. These machines have been engineered with great care, I feel, because little things in the machine have made a vast difference to us in the field. We used to use some machines earlier, I wouldn't like to name anyone, but they would, the parts were not strong, they would break down easily, and it was not available, the service was not available, whereas here nothing happens to the machines. If anything happens, we have our service engineers immediately attend to it, and in the shortest while the machines are back in the field. So time lag has been very small, the loss of working hours. And what we found is that having been used all over the world, these machines, the engineers must have got a lot of feedback, because we find that they are really efficient fine-tuned and very, most of the other machines don't have the features the still machines have. We were using some machines by companies from China and even Indian companies earlier. The first year when Still set up a service center in Coorg with Aqua Services running that factory, the workshop, we have switched to Still, and the main reason is that the service provided is excellent. The other machines, the distributor would sell it, but for me to get the service of it or any repairs to be done, I had no way in getting it because they would not have the spare parts or the servicemen were not there. Whereas in Aqua Services, we get the service almost immediately and with the best parts, genuine Still parts which are being used. Because once you change the parts of a Still machine, half the efficacy and half the efficiency is gone. So we want only genuine Still parts. It may be a little expensive, but the work it does is excellent. The machines today available are 1/3 or 2/3 the cost of a Still machine, but most inefficient and breakdowns are very, very common, not so in a Still machine.
Sir, can you please explain about your company which manages many more estates?
We started a company called Caretakers, although it is spelled Care-T-Acres, managing many acres. It's the caretakers look after estates of people. Whenever they have any problem, they come and they ask us and we give them a proposal, and if it is accepted, we take over the estates immediately. Now, taking over such estates was not an easy job because each estate would have had to have its own labor force, and skilled labor is not available easily nowadays. Therefore, we try to get more machines into this, and we have bought almost all the machines which are available, all I would say, almost all the machines which Still have brought out we are using in large numbers in all these estates, and our company also has these machines. Just like you move with your van, we also have our vans taking these machines to different estates and working. In my own estate, my use of the machine may be for about 30, 40, 50 days in a year. Whereas in those estates, because of our company owning these machines, we are using it almost for 100, 120 days in a year. So the operation becomes more efficient because we are able to get more out of the machines. At the moment, we are managing 12 plantations.
How do you recommend your friends or fellow farmers or other planters to use these Still machines?
Many farmers do come to me or call me up and ask for suggestions in what to do and what machines to buy. And the first thing they mention is the Chinese machines cost half of Still, so why should we go for Still? So I had never bought any machine from anywhere else except ones in India available, which were rather crude and not efficient. But after buying Still, I find that the cost more than makes up. For example, when the weeds are at unmanageable level, we get a group of boys who own weed cutters on their own, and they go from estate to estate to do weeding. These boys come to me, I also employ them. They charge about 250 rupees per hour, their own machines, their fuel, their work. But what I find is, he is not even able to do 4 to 5 hours a day, and when that breakdown really comes, 3-4 days a machine is out of service, because the part has to be got from Bangalore or Mysore. It may be available, may not be available. So their servicing of those machines are desire a lot to be left. A farmer can't afford that. Work on time is the primary importance in coffee plantations or any farming activity. You are not on time, it's better you don't do that work. So to provide the work on time, we require a machine which is very dependable and efficient. That's why I recommend to them to try. Maybe there are other machines, we don't know yet. But as of today, we find that Andreas Stihl machines are a good buy for them in spite of the higher cost per machine.
Sir, thank you very much. You spent a lot of time on giving feedback on Stihl machines, and we are humbled by your courtesy. Namaskar.
We farmers have been helped a lot by Andreas Stihl, and in future we expect to be helped even more, so that we are able to compete with the other nations in the cost of production, and then we can also sell our coffee at very competitive rates. Thank you. Standing with me is my wife, Mrs. Swati Mandarna. Apart from being born and bred in a farming and coffee growing family, at the moment she has herself got an estate which is called Gundugutti B Estate, and since about 7-8 years now she has been managing that, and she has her own experience as far as mechanization and the service from Stihl is concerned.
In fact, I want to thank Stihl for its quality products which they have introduced and brought to our doorstep, and it has given lot of confidence to continue planting. There was a time when we were really nervous how we would manage because of the labor and the quality of the labor. The interest of the old days was not there, but now our dependency on the labor is not so much, and efficiency of the product help us to continue with confidence. So I thank you very much for this opportunity. You have given excellent service also, and we need not look beyond your products, I think. Thank you so much.
Friends, till now, Mr. Bose Mandarna has explained his experience with Stihl machines a lot, and it is quite evident that he is the happiest user of Stihl machines. I hope you all got a lot of inputs from Mr. Bose Mandarna.